Hello students, in this video we will be seeing about the trigonometry. Trigonometry is a very important topic in class 10 point of view. It is the basic foundation to our higher level mathematics. It has so many applications in physics also. So let's get started with the video. Please watch this video till the last. If you have not yet subscribed to our Easy Exam Academy channel, please do subscribe and click on that bell icon. Let's get started with the video. Let's quickly talk about the history of trigonometry. The word trigonometry comes from the Greek word trigonon, meaning triangle, and metron, meaning measurement. Basically, trigonometry is the measurement of triangles. The triangles is especially the right-angled triangle. Trigonometry was developed by so many mathematicians all over the world, including India, Greece, and the Arab world. Hipparchus is considered to be the father of trigonometry. Indian mathematicians also like Aryabhatta, Bhaskara I also made so many contributions. Why was trigonometry needed? People were fascinated by the ratios that are related to the right angle triangle. With the help of this thing, they can measure the heights of the mountains indirectly without even going and taking a tape to measure it. It helped sailors to navigate across the oceans. Also, trigonometry was a crucial part in building famous monuments like Seven Wonders of the World or big temples, etc. So in the olden days, trigonometry was considered to be the GPS of the world. Do you know that the word sine is a mistranslated word? In ancient India, when people designed the bows and arrows, the string of the bow is termed to be the cord of the bow. The Sanskrit scholars called the cord of the bow as Jia or Jiva. When the concept moved from India to Arabia, Jiva was translated as Jiba because in Arabic there is no vowel pronunciation. The Latin translators again mistranslated the Jiba as Jiab because they both had the same spelling in Arabic. So which means sinus, bosom or bay or fold, you can call whatever it is. Then the Latin word sinus became sine in English. So very interesting fact, right? The sine is a mistranslated word. Now let us see the basic definitions of trigonometry. We need to take the right angle triangle. The ratios of the right angle triangles are always constant irrespective of the length of the sides of the triangle. If sine theta is a Greek letter like alpha and beta, usually we denote angles by using theta in mathematics. So sine theta means the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. Cos theta, that is the cosine theta or complementary sine, is defined as adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan theta or tangent theta is defined as opposite side by adjacent side. We can also define tan theta as sin theta divided by cos theta. These three are the main ratios. The other three ratios are simply the reciprocal of the above mentioned ratios. So cosecant theta or complementary secant theta or cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sin theta. Secant theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. Cotangent cot theta is defined as 1 upon tan theta. This is the famous trigonometric table that includes the value of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, the corresponding sin theta, cos theta and tan theta values of the angles. In the next few moments, I will be explaining you how each and every values came in the table. Please watch this video till the end. Let us arrive at the value of sin 0 degree. In the right angle triangle, when theta becomes 0, the point A coincides with point B and it becomes a horizontal straight line. So what happened to the opposite side? It became 0. Sin 0 is defined as AB upon AC, but the AB value has now vanished and it has become 0. So 0 upon AC becomes 0. That is why sin 0 is 0. Next, when I talk about cos 0, that is adjacent side by hypotenuse, BC upon AC. Now what happened to the BC value? Since A comma B has coincided with C, AC has now become equal to BC. So I can write AC upon AC, which is equal to 1. That is why sin 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. Tan 0 can be written as sin 0 divided by cos 0. And yeah, you got it as 0 by 1, that is equal to 0. Next, what will happen when theta is equal to 90 degree? When theta equal to 90 degree, the right angle triangle becomes slowly like this and the B point coincides with C and it becomes a vertical line. In this scenario, when we calculate about sine 90 degree, that is opposite by hypotenuse, the hypotenuse has now coincided with the opposite side. So AB upon AC, which can be written as AC upon AC, which is equal to 1. What about cos 90 degree? Cos 90 has, since B and C has coincided, the adjacent side has become 0 and it has vanished. So BC upon AC, which is equal to 0 upon AC, which is equal to 0. That is why cos 90 degree is 0. Now tan 90 degree is sin 90 degree divided by cos 90 degree, which is 1 upon 0, which is mathematically incorrect and it is defined as not defined. So now we got all the trigonometric ratios for 90 degree. What happens when theta is equal to 45 degree? The right angle triangle now becomes a isosceles right angle triangle with the sides being equal. So now I can take AB as x and BC is also x. If it is 45 degree, then by using the angle sum property of a triangle, this should also be 45 degree. Hence it became a isosceles triangle. I can take AB as x, BC is also x. By using the Pythagoras theorem, that is AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square, I can write x square plus x square equal to AC square, and the AC value I can write it to be square root of 2 into x. So this has become square root of 2 into x. Now if I consider sine 45 degree, which is equal to opposite AB upon AC, that becomes x upon root 2x and it became x cancel 1 upon root 2. Similarly, cos 45 degree can be written as BC upon AC, which is equal to x upon root 2x, which is 1 upon root 2. Hence we got the sine and cos values of 45 degree. Similarly, tan 45 degree can be written as sine 45 degree divided by cos 45 degree, which is equal to 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2, which is 1. When theta is equal to 60 degree, let us consider a equilateral triangle A, B, C. Let us drop a median. In an equilateral triangle, we know that the median behaves like an altitude. It becomes the angle bisector and everything. So this becomes 60 degree, and this length, if I take it as x, and BC if I take it as x, and AC if I take it as x, since this is the median of this triangle, I can write BD to be equal to x upon 2. By using the Pythagoras theorem, let us calculate the value of AD. BD square plus AD square equal to AB square. AD square is equal to AB square is x square minus BD square is x upon 2 the whole square. Here we get AD will be equal to 3x square upon 4. So AD will become root 3x upon 2. So this became root 3x upon 2. Now if I calculate sine 60 degree, which is the opposite by hypotenuse, AD upon AB, which is equal to root 3 by 2x upon x, which is equal to root 3 by 2. Cos 60 degree can be written as BD upon AB, which is equal to x by 2 upon x, which is equal to 1 by 2. Tan 60 similarly can be written as sin 60 by cos 60, which is root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2, which is equal to root 3. So hence we got all the trigonometric values of 60 degree. When theta is equal to 30 degree, let us consider the same equilateral triangle. We can write this angle to be 30 degree because this AD is the angle bisector of this angle. When I see in this point of view like this, I can tell that sin 30 degree is equal to opposite to the 30, that is BD upon AB, which is x upon 2 divided by x, which is equal to 1 by 2. Similarly, cos 30 degree is equal to AD upon AB, adjacent by hypotenuse, which is root 3 by 2x upon x, which is equal to root 3 by, and tan 30 degree is equal to sin 30 degree divided by cos 30 degree, which is equal to 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2. The answer is 1 by root 3. So hence we have derived all the trigonometric values of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So hope you have understood about the trigonometric ratios. In the part 2, I will be covering the trigonometric identities and how to solve the trigonometric identities related questions. Please do watch that video also. If you have not yet subscribed to EC Exam Academy channel, click on the subscribe button and follow us for more updates. Thank you.